tolerant in religious terms, or perhaps better, they didn't really know what it was to be intolerant.
The Roman Empire of the 1st century AD incorporated a diverse range of cultures and religions, which were allowed to continue and flourish under Roman rule. Part of the reason for this is that the Romans believed that other religions were worshipping the same gods, but by different names. This is seen, for example, in their attitude towards Isis, who, the Romans felt, had something to offer everyone.
My single power is worshipped in many forms, with very different rites and under manifold names. The Athenians call me Minerva, the Cypriots Venus, the Cretans Diana. In Sicily I am Proserpina, in Eleusis Ceres. Some call me Juno, but the peoples of the Nile, on whom the sun first shines every day, they are mighty in ancient wisdom, and they call me by my true name, Queen Isis.
This trend continued to the province of Britain.
The Romans had a very tolerant attitude to gods in general. The gods they found worshipped in Britain, provided they were not worshipped in too violent a way, seemed to them to be just like their own gods.
Sometimes the Romans went beyond mere tolerance of foreign religions. Religions encountered through the empire were sometimes wholeheartedly embraced by Romans, who were unsatisfied by their own official religion.
You look at Romans' official religious cult, it didn't seem, people said, to offer anything very much to the average person who was looking for something more spiritual. So off they went and discovered Isis and Mithras and other Oriental gods, Eastern gods.
Although the Romans were generally accepting of their empire's diverse religious backgrounds, this was not the case with all aspects of faith. This is seen in their unhappiness over the Egyptians' worship of certain animals.
You worship cattle, but I sacrifice them. You worship the dog. I beat it when it steals food. You get upset at a cat in trouble, but I'm happy to kill and skin it.
More seriously, the Romans tried to suppress religions that they saw as threats to the empire. In the case of Christianity, one problem was that this religion did not accept other gods.
In some ways, you could say that it was Christianity's own fault that it provoked Roman opposition. And I think that would be perhaps not the best way of putting it. I think it would be better to see that polytheism, the Roman version of polytheism, and the Christian version of monotheism were simply incompatible.
The other monotheistic faith, Judaism, presented a slightly different problem.
Roman conflicts with the Jews is very much bound up with their conflicts and problems in dealing with the Roman province of Judea. Now, in a funny way, Romans felt more at ease, I think, dealing with a religion that had a geographical base than they did with Christianity. I think the thing that was really puzzling to the Romans about Christianity as a different tradition was that it didn't seem to belong anywhere.
While the Romans suppressed any religion that promoted nationalism or values that were contrary to theirs, in general they were broad-minded masters when it came to the religions of the people they ruled.